NIO is making these 3 very important changes to limit their cash burn. What is up, guys? It's Mr. P. Make sure you're subscribed. You've hit the like button, hit the bell. So, guys, it's no surprise that NIO has a lot of cash burn, a lot of expenditure. There's a lot of places that NIO is spending money, burning money, investing, and a lot of freebies. We've talked about this many times on my channel. But NIO is making dramatic steps to limit these cash burns, and this is the theme of today's video. We're going to talk about the 3 big major changes that NIO is making to limit cash burn. Now, first of all, I want you guys to know that some of the new aspects of cash burn that they've added quite recently, which is actually a very big selling factor, is that they've on national holidays like Chinese New Year, October national holiday, and then May 1st national holiday, NIO will make all these swap stations on the highways completely free during holiday season. So when the highway toll fees are 0, because the government makes the highway toll fees 0 during national holidays, NIO will also make the swap stations on the highways completely free. And this is, of course, to encourage people to also buy a NIO for long distance travel. Lots of people do not want to buy an EV because they think long distance travel is just impossible for EV. It's only for city use. So NIO wants to spend money to change that type of mentality. If you own a NIO, you can also go long distances, and especially during Chinese New Year and those kind of holidays where lots of people go back to their home city, you can do that with a NIO, no problem. Highway swap stations are free. You can just swap and go, and also you can avoid the very long lineups that charging induces. And charging stations in highway resting areas have very, very long lineups. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. So during those periods of time, swap is completely free, only on highways. That doesn't use your 6 free swaps or 4 free swaps per month. So keep that in mind, all right? Now, what are the 3 important things that NIO has changed? First off, before, when you had to line up for swap stations, sometimes, and this does happen, you line up for swap stations, and if the lineup is very long, either because the batteries in the station are not fully charged or there's just a lot of people at that swap station, which happens very often, then what NIO does, and this is a very good solution, NIO allows you to go and cancel that swap, but go to a charger and charge for free. NIO will pay for the charging. And that charger could be a non-NIO charger. So it could be like a public charger or any sort of chargers anywhere NIO is going to pay for it. That is, of course, if you have to wait more than 1 hour to get your swap. Now, so some people have taken advantage of this. They look at the places that have very long lineups. They go there, they order a swap, but of course, it's going to take more than an hour or an hour and a half of wait time. They just tell the swap technician, hey, dude, the wait line is too long. The swap technician only has to do click a few buttons, and then boom, you got your voucher, and it's valid for 24 hours. So you can essentially then take that voucher and go charge anywhere for free. And of course, this improves the user experience, the owner experience, but it really is a big cash burn for NIO as well. And some people really take advantage of this and abuse it to some extent. I've never abused it. If I had to wait an hour and a half for a swap, I just wait there. I'd sleep, take a nap. If I have to wait 2 hours for a swap, 2.5 hours for a swap, go to the NIO house, chill, all right? Sleep in the car, make a video, edit a video, no problem. So NIO is getting rid of this, which is really good, right? They're getting rid of this voucher thing, So you can no longer go to the swap technician and say the lineup is too long, give me a voucher to go charge. That's gone. So thank God that is gone. A lot of NIO owners have complained that since this is gone, the experience of charging or swapping might get a lot worse, especially if you have to line up for long times. 1 hour lineup, you just have to line up or charge somewhere else and pay yourself. And I think this is the way it's supposed to be, right? If you go to a gas station and that gas station is full and the lineup is long, you can't tell the gas station, hey, give me a voucher, I'm going to go to the other gas station. What kind of mentality is that? So, this is absolutely the right thing to do. In some aspects, I think NIO has been very generous in the past, and it's good that they've changed this. All right, it will dramatically limit the cash burn. Cool. So vouchers are gone. Cool. Number two, second thing that NIO is changing to reduce cash burn is something that you guys probably did not know existed, and it's called worry-free power. You guys know about worry-free insurance, worry-free service. Those are the two insurance packages, the lower one and the higher one. Worry-free power is completely different. It's not related to insurance at all. It's more to do with battery swap. And I want to make it very clear that this has nothing to do with BAS. And there's a lot of confusion between you guys. In Europe, BAS includes renting the battery instead of buying it, and also battery swap together. That's BAS in Europe. In China, BAS just means renting the battery. It does not include battery swap. Battery swap is separate. You can rent the battery or buy the car with the battery, and you still get battery swap. All right. It used to be you could still get the battery swap for free, 6 free swaps per month forever. But now you can choose to opt out of that. And that's, of course, the next point that we're going to talk about. Point number 3. But worry-free power, what that is you pay 900, something like 900 RMB a month, and then you get 15 free one tap for power. If you guys don't know what one tap for power is, I've made a video in the past about that. Maybe I'll link it in the description down below. The first comment, pinned comment, that's going to be that one tap for power. You guys definitely need to check it out. The one tap for power is still going to exist, but this package is going to not exist anymore. Worry-free power, what it is 900 some RMB per month, and you get 15 free one tap for power. And basically on the NIO app, you just one tap for power, and then some NIO service dude is going to come drive your NIO to either a charger or a swap station, and then somehow just get your battery to full, get you a full charge, and then drive your car back. And that saves you a lot of time. And that package would be 15 one tap for power. And that is just so much bang for the buck. And that would really just solve a lot of energy needs. And that would be sort of almost equivalent to gas fees for a regular gasoline vehicle. So a lot of people actually buy that, and especially a lot of people that are very busy and don't have time, they would buy that. But now what's happening is, because of point number 3, which is they've separated 4 free battery swaps per month forever with the car, so it's separate now. You can opt out of free battery swap and save 30,000 RMB. So a possible loophole for this would be like, I save that 30,000, I give up free battery swap, but I buy the worry-free power package. And that would mean like, hey, I save 30,000, but I still get, 15 one tap for service, one tap for power. And that would be sort of like would not work together, if you get what I mean. It's kind of difficult to understand. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying, right? So you give up free swaps, right? You save 30,000 RMB, but then you buy the 900 RMB per month worry-free power, and that actually solves all your power needs, your battery swap needs. And that would be the loophole that lots of people would be going for. So they close that up so that there's no loophole. So that's something that they've done, which I think is also pretty good. And that worry-free power, usually it would call one tap for power. Usually it would cost around 150 plus, or even more, or 100 plus at least every time you use that service. So 900 for 15 of those is absolutely bang for the money. It was really worth it. So, and that would be a money-losing business for NIO, but it was really aimed at solving people's energy needs. So getting rid of that is also a very good thing that they're doing. And also, by the end of this month, July 31st, it is, well, it's not set yet, but it's pretty much guaranteed that the worry-free, the 4 free swaps per month forever package is going to go away. So right now, if you buy a NIO, you can still get 4 free swaps per month forever by adding 30,000 RMB extra, but that option is going to go away by the end of this month. And that means starting August 1st and beyond, every single NIO sold thereafter will not get free swaps, period. Unless it's what I said in the earlier part of the video, unless it's during holiday season where the battery swaps on the highways are free. So that is a very big change, I think. I have always said that a free battery swap is a very big expenditure for NIO. Some of you guys really doubt me and don't believe me, but I gotta say, like, for example, imagine if BMW built BMW branded gas stations to give BMW cars free gas. Can you imagine how that's the way you got to think about it, right? So right now they're flipping the switch to make it so that newer BMWs pretty much don't get free gas. You got to pay for the gas. So that's the thing you got to understand. There are some big changes that are happening. And even though in my personal opinion, and this is not financial advice, I think Q2 numbers are going to be very, very not that pleasant to look at. The spending is just going to be tremendous, but they flipped the switch and things are going to improve over time. All right, it's not just like instantly that, oh my God, losses are going to get much less. No, it's going to take some time, and as NIO sells more cars that don't have free battery swap and they got to pay for battery swap, and as more and more of these NIO owners that have zero free battery swaps exist, and when there's more NIO owners that have zero free battery swaps compared to NIO owners like me that have free battery swaps, then that's when you can see things really start to color up a lot more. So yeah, that is a very quick fundamental analysis for you guys here in China. These 3 changes that they've made, it's pretty critical. It's pretty dramatical. It's having a big impact on NIO owners here and at the moment. But I think for shareholders, we'll see the benefits maybe a year or maybe 2 years later. That's when things will really start to color up. All right. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.